it's good to be back. So I am doing a Q&A. Thanks for watching. I realized my last Q&A that I did, I was sitting in the parking lot of the doctor's office and I thought I had answered all the questions and I realized I hadn't. And so I felt terrible because I had forgotten the questions from the December Q&A. So I wanted to dive into these really quick and get all caught up, and then we can have all the questions answered and we can move on, because I really want to keep doing the monthly Q&As. I think it's more personable to answer the questions this way instead of like just doing a shorthand answer. Stephen Avelia asked if we went to the farm show in Tulsa, California. We have not been to a farm show since we had JJ, so no, but I don't know, they'll be fun to get into once they get older, but right now it just kind of sounds like a nightmare. Anthony Farming made a comment about the tractor that we sold. I had done a video about cleaning, how to clean tractors and what we do to keep them clean, stuff like that. We did actually check out your channel, and you know what, it made me really want to dig out the old footage from that tractor that you guys saw. We had practically taken everything apart and pieced it all back together, and the interior was basically brand new. We just ripped everything out and put new in, and so it really made me want to dig out that old footage. I'm really hoping and crossing my fingers I have it, because that'll be really fun for you guys. But it made me remember back in those days before kids. I'm kidding. I love my kids. I love being a mom. I really do. Elm Custom Harvesting had said it was going to be fun to see that tractor in the spring, and sorry, I totally dropped the ball on that. Yeah, being 9 months pregnant wasn't an ideal time to be using that tractor, and after a newborn. So sorry. I'm sure you'll see lots of it because we really like it, so it's gonna stay around. 90 Bob Pop. We really only use the Minneapolis Moleens in the summer and the fall when we are, one of the augers that we dump out, we run the PTO with our M&M. So I'll try to focus on those a little bit more in future videos when we do use those. I've actually gotten a lot of comments. People really like the M&M. Thomas Hansen, I did not know they had cranberries in Wisconsin. Is that indoor or outdoor? Put a comment below. I'm interested in that. Minnesota Millennial Farmer, thank you for your comment. I have to say I was a little bit like, I don't know, celebrity struck or whatever for a minute, because the boys watch you all the time. Terry Rhodes and Giambocco, I hope I'm saying that right, but they have left some really super nice comments, and I just wanted to thank them for that, because we went through some surprising and interesting times. We'll just put it that way. It'd be the most G-rated way to say that. But anyway, just thank you so much for those comments. I read them multiple times, so yes. Allison Majors, congratulations. Good luck on the channel. And my advice for any farming wife is don't ever do it for your husband. I know that sounds terrible, but you know, when you're together so much, they say don't mix business and pleasure, and you're a married couple, you're together all the time. Guess who you get to come home to. You also have financial obligations in there, and sometimes family, so in-laws, or at least for me it's in-laws. I know some guys do come into the wife's family and farm with the wife's family, but you know, it's just a difficult all package deal, and so it makes the good times really good because you're with family like all the time, you're with your spouse all the time, but it makes the bad times, the really difficult times, really much harder. And so you know, you got to be really careful with that, because if you let it, these issues will destroy you guys. Of course, it makes you stronger if you can work through those, but I strongly suggest having your list of reasons of why you do what you do and why you stick this out, because it is very difficult. A few of you guys had mentioned that I cut my hair and it looked great, so thank you very much. I actually never thought I would be a short hair person or even like short hair, but it needed to happen. With two little kids, it needed to happen. So thank you for those compliments, guys. You're so attentive. CM39281, I will tell you this. Ellie was due in mid-April. That's not when she came, but that's when she was due. On On the tractor video, Kentucky Farmer and Audrey Scheller had asked how many hours the John Deere had. It had 31,000 hours. Oh, I know that probably hurt a little bit. We will remember from now on to not spend money on advertising because you guys were really on top of that. Video Moving Cows in January, Mark Mortensen and the family, or I'm sorry, The Farming Life had both commented, and so thank you for your super nice comments there. Cleaning Bins, Farm All Fanatic asked if we had any red. Okay, he left the tractor here. This is the only red we have on this farm, and look at this. Case, why? Not helping me out here. I bought this for JJ for Christmas this last year because I did not want him to learn to see color. And this tractor didn't even make it a week. So Case, this is not helping your case. It was really disappointing. I'm actually still very sad. I need to just super glue it. I don't know where the hood went. It's around here somewhere. This is just gonna be a quick little shout out to people who had super nice comments, and so I wanna give you a shout out because I really enjoyed them. Shout out to CM39281, Rodney Erdman, THR 8061, Gene Robin, Mark Mortensen, Grand Express, Jerry Arnold, Roger Holloway, Anthony Farming, Mark D 84, yeah, bunch of numbers, 5,000, and AK Wayne, because they had some really nice comments, so thank you. I appreciate those. So anyway, the more recent videos, Planting 2018 video, Roger Holloway and Mark Mortensen checked up on me a few times, and so thank you for those guys. That was really sweet. And yes, Mark, you were correct on the spelling. So Grain Express, I don't know what I'm gonna do when my last child is in high school. It might be a serious meltdown time. I don't know. It's gonna be, I try not to think about it, but my heart goes out to you guys. That's gotta be hard because it's fun. Like, it's so stressful right now because they're little, but at the same time, like, this is a fun time too. So I don't know. The good comes with the bad, I guess. Golf King Bacop, is that right? Said I was no singer, but joke's on you because I got paid in college. Boom. Of course I tried much harder, and it was classical stuff, so that's just a completely different ballgame. So anyway, yeah, I like to not take myself too seriously sometimes. Stephen Mortoner had said, wear your boots. Yeah, we usually only wear boots in the winter and when working cows. Otherwise we like to be able to move a little more freely, so I am so sorry we do not look like the farmers that you want us to look like. Anthony Farming, yes, that was, oh, okay, so yes, we're all okay. That stuff we learned when JJ was a newborn, so like 6 months and under. AK Wayne, I bet you don't miss that 105 degrees. Rodney Erdman said it was fun to watch the whole family getting involved, and we will be kind of, I will be kind of gradually moving my channel over to more of like a family thing. I've said really since the beginning, and you guys have been super supportive, and one of the reasons that I asked in that last, in the December Q&A, why you guys were drawn to this channel, and I was very warm, my heart was very warmed by your responses, because I was, you know, the intention has always been to have this channel is for more the ladies, and I was getting views off the farm stuff, and so I'm thinking, okay, so if I take this direction, is anybody gonna watch? And so that's why I had asked that, because in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I want to do this and this and this, but yeah, like, you know, it was kind of a dilemma. But anyway, you guys really all across the board had said that you like this channel for my personality, so thank you very much. And just seeing the other side of farming as the wife's perspective, and so that was just so encouraging. Like, you guys don't even know because I had really debated that for a long time, like, this is what I wanted to do with my channel, but again, like, is anybody gonna watch? Is that gonna go over well? And so so you will start to see more of that. Shep H7 CEO had asked a bunch of questions. So our planters are cleaned out when we switch from, we usually do corn first. So when we get done with corn, we clean it out, we switch to beans, and then yes, we clean it out. What you guys saw in that video, that's what we would do at the end of the season. So the leftover seed was just what was left over when they finished the fields. And different brands use different colors, and that's just a coating to basically keep the bugs from eating the seed, because sometimes if if it's really dry, like that seed, well, if just in general, if the conditions aren't right, the seed is going to sit in the soil, and so that's like a perfect opportunity for bugs to feast. And so that that coating really just keeps the bugs from doing that, kind of protects the seed a little bit. And yes, those were all soybeans that you guys saw. 8114. Sounds like you have a really cute grandson. So anyway, thank you, and you have fun with him. He sounds like a cutie. Matt Collins said that he has been praying that we get a TV show. That would be so much fun. I would be down for that, totally. I don't think the rest of the family would, so for that reason, I don't know if I ever got offered. I don't know if it would ever happen, but I do like to entertain that thought. The only problem is we're like really far right. So we'd probably say something to tick somebody off, and then we'd get kicked off the air. And then we get asked back by popular demand. Last man standing. And Duck Dynasty. Mark Hertzoy, I hope I got that right, said that they have the same planter and 2 models older. Awesome. We're like twinning. That would be like the more muscular version of twinsies. The farming life, yeah, so this family is very particular about everything, and so yeah, we have the good grease and we don't waste any of it. And then Chris, is it Cordoza? Mentioned cleaning the grease, cleaning the dirt off the little grease fittings, and then yeah, that's for anyone who doesn't wipe the grease fittings. It's very important, because otherwise that dirt gets pushed through everything, and then it just gets, yeah, it's not a good thing. Things don't work very well. So that's very, very, very important, especially if you want to sell your stuff later. Take care of it. So Rodney Ehrman, so I'm curious, do you have the same brand of grease gun, or you just liked how quick it was? Drop a comment below. And Soybean Farmer, if you are interested in buying one, I may have a trick up my sleeve, so hold off on buying that. Anybody else wanting a battery powered grease gun? They are very nice. I will say that the bad part is sometimes it's harder to get into little spots with them, but overall it's way faster. For me, it's really nice because I don't get grease all over my hands. I'm not trying to balance the pump and stuff, and kids, and I don't get any grease on me too. That's really important, especially with little ones. So yeah, they're nice. AK Wayne, yes. To answer your question, yes. And Rhett stays really on top of greasing really all year long, so he does really well with that. And Stephen Mortoner says I am so good for his mental health. He also made a comment that the other women farm channels that he's seen are all organic farmers, so I haven't looked into any of those, so I don't know about that, but he says they have hairy legs. So I'm gonna take your word for that. But I'm glad I'm good for your mental health. And anyway, thank you for everyone for commenting and subscribing. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and push that little button, and a little bell will pop up. Go ahead and push that. That way you get all notifications when I post videos. If you are subscribed but you are not getting the notifications really on any channel, how YouTube does it now is subscriptions are more so you can keep track of a channel, but then you don't always have to get the notifications, and so when you push the little bell, you'll get all the notifications. So I know that I had some channels that I hadn't seen for a while, and I was like, what the heck, and then realized I needed to go to their channel and push that little bell so that I got notifications every time they posted a video. And so that's not just for me, that's for anybody that you watch. I don't know, you might not want all my notifications, I don't know, don't care. But anyway, so thank you everyone for watching, and we love having you around. You will start seeing more videos now that we're back in the game, and Ellie's a little bit older. So anyway, missed you guys. It's good to be back. We'll see you next time.